Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 2 of my Nuclear Apocalypse Challenge redo. Just kidding. Well, it is a redo. I've done it before, but I only brought you back because I am having the hardest time in this mine. It's a big mine. I haven't gone very far from home. My home is just over and up. I have been killed twice now. But I checked my difficulty. We are on normal, but there are just mobs everywhere. And witches! What a pain! Witches everywhere. I'm gonna leave them alone. But we have, I don't have whale yet, unfortunately. I did not think to do that. But yeah, this cave system is great. I am excited to have it. It's gonna be the main, like, this is level here. This is gonna be our, like, the main level for our base. I really like this. And we got, you know, water. I'm not gonna actually get rid of that. Just gonna block it off. We're down to 2 torches. But I think I've lit up most of this cave now. So you can see we have some resources to gather. I did have to give myself a stack of wood because I can't go outside and they didn't tell us to get wood to start with, and so I did give myself a stack of wood. So with that in mind, this is the entrance to, this is how far away from home we were. There's home. So this is going to be our airlock, our decontamination, or whatever. You know, we can build off branches and stuff. I can now go outside. I took away my pressure pad so I couldn't get out. But now we can get out during the nighttime, if necessary. Can't tell what time of day it is. I'm going to have to get a clock. Oh, yeah, that's considered night. Yeah. I did need to come outside for some saplings, if I can find any. So the rules being, we can only come out at nighttime. The saplings are going to be interesting because I'm going to have to grow them. I don't have a decontamination. I'm going to have to grow 3 levels of them somewhere beforehand. Oh good, there is a tree. I was starting to wonder. But, you know, all I need is some saplings. Got a skeleton, armored of course. It's gonna be not fun. I've already killed a couple endermen. I mean, there were like 3 of them in my base. In the cave I was gonna make my base, or am going to make my base. That wood cannot be used. It's just the saplings I'm after for now. Go away. So, go away, wood. I know I used some wood already. There's a sapling. That's my whole excursion for outdoors today. Whoa. Okay, I'm out. I got it. I don't like being at nighttime. I am not protected. We are going home. We'll come back for you later, cow. When we have a way to decontaminate you. I think livestock, it'd be better if we actually breathe the radiation out of it. Whew, okay. We are in. That was nighttime. And I reread the instructions because it said, due to damaging effects of nuclear blast, the sun is especially dangerous now. Unfortunately, survival means you cannot, under any circumstances, head outside unprotected during the day and survive. If you have to, you can scavenge after sunset, but it is advised that the survivors stay in the shelter whenever possible. So it was after sunset. I was not protected, but it was after sunset. We are good. Okay, I think that I got from inside my base. All of that I got from inside, but yeah, I do have 2 ender pearls, which is cool. So now I need to build me a room for growing food in before we can take it. I'm going to do something right now because this is technically the airlock. And there. Eventually we will make it proper, but we have no technology right now, so candles, torches. So I'm going to dig this room out. It's just going to be a small room for right now, just growing to get my 3 generations worth. I'm going to use my bone meal, hopefully, to get what I need, and I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, welcome back to the same episode. I was going to say a new episode. It's been away for a while, not like days or anything, but a couple hours. So I did more than just hollow out that one room, obviously. I have moved down into the main cave. While we're going past it, I'll show you what's going on. This hallway, this branch is going to be my farms and resources, so I've got a lot of chickens here. I started breeding those. I threw my eggs, 16 eggs, broke all the eggs. Got 2 chickens, and then started breeding them. I took my 10 seeds and some bone meal, made a watering can, and made my seeds a lot more. So every now and again I come through and just kind of keep spreading. I got some potatoes growing. My chickens. This back here I'm working on will be our tree farm. It's a 10 by 10-ish, or will be. But I needed a better pickaxe. It would last longer than an iron, because I was running through iron pickaxes like crazy. This will be our main area, our main level anyway. I'll probably fill in this little bit and just make it flat. I got my bed, set my spawn point. I've been doing a little bit of mining. I want these. I made a grinder so that I can do some kind of ore doubling. It's not the best option, but yeah, it works. Until we can get some power and some machines going. Just grind these up. I wanted to make a clock so that I would know when night is around, I can go outside safely, because the way things are set up, I have no way of knowing day from night right now. Eventually I plan on changing that, but for right now we don't know the difference. Okay, while that's cooking, it's been a long time since I've actually made a clock. I don't know if I actually remember the recipe of it. This is my airlock. Got my doors here and my main door. I filled it in because I like the circularness of it. Got my running water in my airlock, my chest for things coming in and going out. That's my main door to outside. It needs to be airlocked off. I wanted to put in another door like this here, keep it all symmetrical, and maybe something else will go there eventually. This is my decontamination room for now. I have already once gone through, and I think I showed on the camera last time I was here, I had some saplings I had to go get, and so I bred those up, and then I made this room while I was waiting for them, and I made the other changes while I was waiting for those trees. That needs to get all cleaned up, but yeah, for now. We've got some bits and pieces, odds and ends, just kind of waiting until I could come back and show you guys what's been going on. Oh, we got more food. Yay. Okay. So I have some meat. That's always good. I think I need one piece of redstone. There's my clock. There we go. So night time's about half over. I don't need to keep it on me, it's just when I need to check of when I can go outside. Got a glowstone helm, that's kind of cool. Kind of. But that's not the point. Okay, so today we want to do a couple things. We need power, and with the mods that I have, we can make a survivalist generator, a furnace generator, which is expensive compared to the survivalist, our lava generator, which takes lava to run, and I don't have an infinite supply of lava. I don't remember what the heated generator does or how that works, so I'm not going to worry about it. Solar is not available to us right now. I have a plan for getting solar because we're going to need to use advanced solar panels for the thermal evaporation plant. But I plan on using reactor glass for that. I figure if it'll protect us from the reactivity inside of a nuclear reactor or the fusion reactor, it should be able to repel the radiation from outside. That's my thoughts. So that leaves us with a heat generator, a cold generator, which the windmill we can't use, we're not outside. And I can't think of a good way to get that in the house without there being a gap, so... Well, yeah, no, I can't really think of a good way. So, our heated generator is probably the way we're going to do this. Yeah, that's the way we're going to do this. So, I wanted to make glass for this first off, but that's not going to happen because it's just not. So let's do this. The heat generator takes a furnace, some osmium, some copper, some wood, and iron. I don't have a lot of iron that's been cooked already. I think let's do these in twos. Let's get some copper as well. And then we'll be able to make this heated generator and set it up and get ready for I can't remember what it's called, an infusion chamber, something like that, so that we can get the steel we need for the other machines. It's a kind of a process to get started with Mechanism, but this is our only form of... Oh, I only did 4. I thought I put 2 of each in there. Should have got me 8, but whatever. Yeah, this is our only... I'm using this because we get a lot of resources with the ore doubling and stuff. The power generation is awesome, and I really should have put Draconic Evolution in here too. That would have been fun, but maybe in a different pack later on the road. Then we have Applied Energistics for our storage, basically. Everything after that is Galactic Craft. So we have our 3 here, we have our 2, we need 8 cobble, and some wood. We don't have tinkers, so I don't get any cool workbenches. I forgot the recipe. We're missing osmium. Okay, so we gotta get our osmium. Oops, that's not what I wanted. We're gonna waste a bit of coal here, but that's okay. Eventually we'll have so much coal we'll not know what to do with it, and that is fine with me. You know what, let's just... we only need 2 pieces here, so let's use the wood. So all of this was I wanted to start the power now, basically, so I could get my steel paxel. It's a great starting tool. Okay, so to do this the nice way, let's get some chicken in our diet. And then red. We don't have the ability to have power conduits right now. We need the steel for that, which is fine. But if I go... apparently there's a hole right there. And to make this safe for me, our generator's going to go there. Like so. And then we're going to build up a little bit of a wall. And make this spot available. This will again change, but for now see, we're now generating power. It's not a lot of power, but it's decent enough. Okay, now for the next bit, so we can get our steel. We need an infusion, metallurgic infuser. We need 4 more iron. And some more. We need 4 iron. I only have 2 on me, so we'll get... that's right, 2 did give me 4. It did double properly. I just was thinking stupid. This should already have our osmium. Let's get that started again, so that we can start smelting our iron when it's ready. There we go. I could do a hopper setup with this, so it just goes straight into a furnace. But we're going to be using mechanism here pretty soon, so this is kind of an obsolete setup here. Okay, all my iron is finished. I just need that many more. That gives us our 2. What goes on the sides? Redstone. And metallurgic infuser. Okay. Now, so that I can get some we have 3, that gives us just enough for power lines. We're going to stick that right there. And it's going to fill up just a little bit. Put 4 in there. Now that's going to take a minute because it's pretty much based on the power that's of the heat generator. It is producing 2.34 joules per tick, and it can output up to 300 if you give it enough, which is interesting. Anyway, so we're not even getting, yeah, we're really low. See, it's using 20, and it kind of fluctuates between needing 7. So this is going to take a minute to get that steel that we need. These heat generators aren't all that reliable. I think they've been nerfed, but we should be able to make 2 of them and help us out a little bit. Now that I learned a little bit more about how they work. In the past, they seem to work a lot better, but you know, what do I know? Okay, so 3 more, 1, and I'm going to make this off of camera because you've already just seen me do this, and I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. So I've made a couple more heat generators to help us obviously generate some power. Just do a little more cleanup here. That one's going to go there. And this is going to be our initial power supply. I'm hoping it will do okay until we can come up with a better solution. And actually, that can be used to fill in the floor too. Just grab this copper. This is copper from Mechanism. Okay. I thought it was Galacticraft. Okay, so you can see I've got my 2 steel, which did take quite a while to make. We take our 2 steel and some redstone, we get some universal cable, which is awesome. We can then use that to tether all those together. And I'm going to grab my other lava and whatever stone I have available. Let's do it with this stuff here. And my other lava. I was going to use that for crusher, but this is a little more important in the minute. So, okay, so basically, our lava, yeah, needs to be encased like so. I think I'm gonna, swap that out for glass eventually, but right now that's what we're using. And then we also need to throw it along the top. So we need here. And you can see why I'd want to use glass later. So I want to be able to see what's going on. But we put lava there. And that was not meant to happen. So does it go underneath it is the question. Not like I hoped. I needed it to have just one space underneath, and it ended up having two. So we're going to climb up here, grab our lava, and we're going there and fix that. There we go. Now that should do what I want it to. Okay. Lava there. Lava there. Lava there. Now, we're producing 1.4 RF per tick. Which is awesome. Okay. I got these extra 3, 2, 5, okay. I can remove that one and that one. But if I remove the top, it'll flow out, so we're not going to. Same thing with this one, it'll flow at the bottom. That will come here, here, and here. And we'll power that. So now, let's see how fast it goes this time. We're still losing a lot of power. But we're gaining it back up pretty fast. So I can put in an energy cell, and that will help sustain some of our energy, which will be done in the next episode. But we got some initial power going, and that will help us out a lot. So until next time, thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to make my steel and steel paxel between episodes, clear out that room, get my tree farm started, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Thanks for watching. Have fun.